Devastation in the Pacific. One of the largest earthquakes ever recorded has devastated parts of Japan and triggered a tsunami that is still rippling across the Pacific Ocean right now. The 8.9 magnitude quake struck off Japan's coast overnight, sending a wall of water washing ashore on the country's east coast. Dramatic video shows the tsunami swept away boats, cars, and even homes.
And sadly, this noontime, the death toll continues to go up. Officials in Japan say hundreds are dead and hundreds more missing right now. The quake has also caused major damage to Japan's infrastructure. An oil refinery in flames, and there has been trouble reported at several nuclear power plants.
The tsunami raced across the Pacific Ocean, hitting Hawaii early this morning and parts of the West Coast within the last hour. We've learned some people with local ties were in the path of this tsunami. Eyewitness News reporter Sean Daly will have a local reaction in just a few minutes.
But we begin our special in-depth team coverage now with Eyewitness News reporter Randall Pinkston. He has the latest now on the destruction in Japan.
Patrick, Danielle, it's nightfall in Japan, and that has slowed the search for survivors and victims of the earthquake and tsunami, a disaster that has destroyed large sections of the world's third largest economic power.
The massive tsunami crashed onto Japan's northeast coast, swallowing entire villages and swamping dozens of cities. The 23-foot wave swept away cars, boats, homes, and entire buildings. Residents fled to rooftops to escape the water and mud. Japanese police say they've already found as many as 300 bodies in the city of Sendai, but officials are having a hard time getting a handle on the scale of destruction. A magnitude 8.9 earthquake unleashed the devastation shortly before 3 in the afternoon.
The entire floor was shaking, almost like a carnival ride or something like that, only you never knew when it was going to stop.
In downtown Tokyo, large buildings shook and workers poured into the streets. Cameras inside offices and newsrooms captured the moment the quake hit. Even a country used to earthquakes has never experienced anything like this.
This is the 5th largest earthquake to be recorded in the world since 1900 at magnitude 8.9 and the largest in Japan's recorded history.
Tsunami waves of over 4 meters were observed.
Dozens of aftershocks followed. Fires are burning up and down a 1,300-mile stretch of coastline, including this massive blaze at an oil refinery in Ichihara. Japan's defense ministry has sent troops to help in the hard-hit northern part of the country. Train service that usually serves 10 million people a day has been suspended, and airports in Tokyo and northern Japan are closed indefinitely.
President Obama has spoken to Japan's Prime Minister. The White House is offering Japan whatever assistance it needs. FEMA has mobilized a quick reaction team, but will send no one to Japan until that nation makes a formal request for help. Reporting from New York, I'm Randall Pinkston. Back to you, Patrick and Danielle.